Okay, so there are lots of times that I tell y'all that I literally fly by the seat of my pants when I'm coloring with no planning or anything. Well, if you're not new to my channel, you know that I have mixed several brands of pencils together. Not my polychromos, not my Prismas, not my Colorias, and not my, I can't remember. There's one more. But anyway, so this time I'm going to plan. I know, right? Let's break out of the box. So I'm in SummerNights. There's the ISBN. At the time of this making, it is a current item on Amazon. So what I'm going to do is just show you, all right, how do I plan a page when I deem planning. And I'm going to look at just one side for right now, but I've got a piece of scrapbooking paper. I'm going to take notes on it. I have a color wheel. So this is really more of a how-to video than anything. And there will be different bits of information throughout. So don't think that, oh, that's it. She's just going to tell us a few things. I am telling you a few things, but it's going to be hopefully helpful and more than just telling you what I'm coloring. First of all, I went through my pencils and I figured out that I wanted to use these tealy colors for the water. Okay? Because there is a sky and a water and the green color coming up, I knew that I didn't want the same blue for the water and the sky. So I went ahead and pulled these. So let's write these down. This is aqua green, and it is a Crayola pencil, I believe, because there's no name on it and it's flat on the top, so usually that's Crayola. Most of my others are labeled with names. And then for the deep parts up here in the V's, I'm using this Marco Renoir. So I'll put Marco, and it's number 76. Okay, so that's water. Okay, and some of you do this in other ways, so tell me how you do it. You know, the comments. I want to know. Now, first thing in my brain says, oh, a good color with this is the bright pinky magenta color. So generally, I would go across from on the color wheel. So I'd go straight across and say, okay, orange is a perfect color. Is that regular orange? Okay, red orange is a perfect color for those flowers. It would coordinate. But I have to remember that I'm not doing just that. So I can either throw the color wheel out and just go on my own, or I can go ahead and look. Because I know I want to use this for the flowers. I just do. So what I would do then is look and see there, and then so somewhere I'm going to use some orangey color, probably on a fish. Okay, and really there's so much in this page going on that really the color wheel is not going to be my best friend. Okay, but let me show you. I will take and I'll start going through my fuchsia colors, and I will lay this down next to my aqua green that I've already started with, and I'll say, okay, which one do I really want? And then I look at these and I go, ooh, that would be pretty. Okay, but before I pick that color, I don't want it to be something that's going to clash with my sky, because that's right up there in the sky. So I'm going to pull. This is why I don't plan ahead of time, y'all. So I'm going to pull these and I'm going to say, okay, what color do I want that sky? Do I want that sky a little darker? Because here's what happens. When you do a darker sky, you can do these, and then where those lines are, you can fade that color out some so that they almost look like little lightning bugs or stars with a shine. So I'm probably going to go a little bit on the darker side. Okay, so I would pick my blues. This is a problem when you put all your pencils together because there's so many cool, pretty blues. Now I do know that I want something a little darker, so I will probably use this right here. What is that? It's Crayola's navy blue. I would probably use that down in these areas, down in these little tucked away areas. So I'll put sky. I'm writing this down. Navy blue, Crayola. And then when it comes time to color these, I will actually do the lighter colors first and the darker ones last, so I'm not smearing through the darker color. Now, I could go here, I could go here. In fact, I'm thinking this might look good with little bits of yellow overlapping. I could go right here with the indigo. And then what I'm going to do is lay it down here and say, okay, which one of those looks good with this blue? This is where you can pull this back in. The tealy colors are, if you look, they're actually more of a number 4. So closest down here. So when I get to the blues, I'm going to want something more in this shade, if that makes sense. Anyway, so I think what I'm going to pull is the indigo for the night sky. So I'm going to write down indigo. And again, that's Crayola. Okay, then the next thing I want to do is, now that I've figured out this color, I can go back over here, and how would this pop up next to that? It's going to pop really nice. And then I've got the dragonflies, and I will probably do them in a purple. So see, are you getting the idea of how to plan? So I think what I'm going to do is like this ruby red, because it doesn't look real red. It's more of a pink, actually, Bengal rose. So I'm going to do my flowers then. So I'm writing down flowers. And I'm going to use the Bengal rose by Castle Art, number 84. And then in the V's, I'm going to use Arteza, number 86, eggplant, in those little V's and stuff. Okay? Now, I already said that I wanted to use some of the yellows and golds. Something I've been doing a lot of here lately has been going to these colors right here. And I have these in the yellows, between the yellows and greens. I could have also put them in the browns, but they're not. I wouldn't use them as much in brown as I do when I pull them to do leaves and stuff. So I'm probably going to use something in here, maybe on a fish or on the seaweed. So I know if this ends up being a little crab guy, he may be red. And if so, opposite of red on the color wheel is green. So if I put green on these, it would pop good, which means then I could use this over here. Okay? Now, what I want you to tell me is in doing this page, because you're seeing it now, I'm going to go ahead and post this so you see this Saturday morning. We've just been extremely busy. I'm not ahead on videos at all. So I want you to look, and if there's anything in particular on the page that you want to see colored with shading and all that, I want you to let me know. Okay? So I'm going to write down for a fish to use these colors. So green gold, Castle 76, green gold. And then I'm probably going to skip that color and go straight over to Arteza number 111, Coyote. And then for the deepest areas, I'll use the Marco Renoirs. Number 99. Okay, and then that little crab guy, I'm going to do in reds. And what I may even do, instead of a dark red, you know what would go good with this? Is some of these orangey reds, like a blood orange or a burnt ochre, and then use a red for the deepest area. Does that make sense? So that makes him not quite as shockingly just red. So I think I like the Venetian red for the crab guy. And I know it's not a crab like we normally think of, but I think he's close enough. He may just be one of those little underwater urchin guys. Oh, I forget what they're called. But anyway, you know what I'm saying. He may be more of a lobster than a crab. Maybe more crab than lobster. I don't know. But anyway, okay, so Castle number 21 and Castle number 22. Venetian red and scarlet red. All right, and then I want to go over to my purples for the dragonfly. I just really like a nice purple dragonfly. Because that sky is going to be dark, I am going to make that dragonfly somewhat lighter. So I think what I'm going to do is pull purples, but I may actually end up going with gel pens. In fact, I probably will, because there's a gel pen that has a little star with a like a shooting star emblem on it, and that would be perfect for the wings because it's just like clear with glitter. And then I could do that body in some purple. So I'm writing down gel pens for the dragonfly. Okay, and let's see, what else do we still have to go? The seaweed. I'm thinking all of this is going to need to be a green, but I'm really thinking I like these greens. I think they'll look better over the top of that orangey red. Okay, I just think they will. And I love a good like army green. So for my lightest, I'm probably gonna do the cadmium green pale in Castle. So this is, let's see, get my paper up here. This is the, what is that stuff called? Seaweed. seaweed, and Castle 112, cadmium green pale, and then skip over and do probably just the moss. I may also pull some of this Terra Verde in with it. So Arteza, number 29 moss, and then Castle 64 Terra Verde. Okay, so this is why I don't plan a whole lot, because it's involved. But in this instant, I do think it's going to make the page look a lot better. Now, so I'm going to show you the whole spread, both pages, because again, if there's something that you would like to see how I color and layer, I want you to post it down below and ask. Okay? This is probably going to have some color and then gel pen in all those skinny lines. The glitter gel pen. Here's more of those flowers. This beetle is probably going to be like a gold or yellow gel pen. And anything that I'm never sure of, I wait till the end to do. Okay? So yeah, it's not a long video, but yeah, let me know if there's something you would like to see. There's lots of areas down in these flowers that are going to be darker, and then the tips will be lighter. So if you've not done that with me before, just comment down below and I'll do it. If you want to see how I do this little guy here, and how I use an orange and a red, so it's not just in your face, comment that you want to see the little crab guy. If you want to see a fish, you know, whatever it is you want to see. If you want to see how I'm doing the little glow, then let me know on that. Let me see if there's a page in here where I have done any of the little glow bits. That one, not even so much. Nope. So, and there may not be any in this book yet, but I'm going to do it like I would do a light. Okay? Just how I would do a light or a lantern or the glow from a window. Yep, nothing. Okay, so anyway, there's that. That's all I've got for right now. I've got a very busy next few days doing things over with the in-laws and just life in general. Got my second part of my shingles shot yesterday, and my right arm is not happy. It's showing signs of a rash, which didn't help on the first part, but anyway. Have I shown y'all since that was finished? Yeah, I know sometimes you like to see when I've gone back and completed things. There's that one. And there's that one. And this one. Front page is not done yet. But anyway, all right. So that is it for today. And again, use those comments below. Use that section. That's what it's there for, is for you to talk back to me and let me know what you would like to see colored. Okay? All right. I will talk to you soon. Bye.